tell me more about the children and healthcare workers, Jagmeet.
The stories I hear about children's hospitals are heartbreaking. Kids struggling to breathe for hours in overcrowded emergency rooms. Canceled surgeries and treatment, leading to more pain and suffering. Nurses and doctors and healthcare workers are burning out because they cannot give these kids the care they need.
So the healthcare workers are burning out because they can't get the children the help they need, huh?
We also want to take a moment to just reflect on some of the really horrible situations we've seen around healthcare workers. How healthcare workers who are already burnt out, these are folks that have been working overtime, so many shifts because of this pandemic. They are burnt out, they are stressed out, and on top of that, they're being attacked right now.
So what you're telling me is that the healthcare workers are mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically exhausted, but can still go to work with COVID? To this day, I still can't wrap my mind around how we had an abundance of healthcare workers to do choreographed dance routines, and nowadays children are dying.
There are people that are attacking our healthcare workers. We've seen some really horrible examples where healthcare workers were being prevented to get to work. We saw cancer patients that were being stopped to receive their treatment. And so we want to stand up for our healthcare workers.
Are you projecting, Jagmeet? It sounds like you might be projecting.
Now this is early in December with the early season of the respiratory diseases that we know happen very often in this season. And already the Red Cross has been called into Ottawa, the nation's capital, in the Children's Health Hospital. In Alberta, we have trailers set up to deal with the overflow in the Children's Hospital. Children are dying.
So if the children are dying, what are the solutions, Jagmeet?
He made a number of promises in the election to pay long-term care workers more, to fund mental health care, to bring down wait lists.
Did you not see Trudeau's fancy coloring books teaching children how to unalive themselves, Jagmeet?
Sure. On the medical assistance in dying, it's something that New Democrats have supported, will continue to support. Our major concern is what's been raised by people, that though this is a very difficult decision to make, people need to have access to this right, to this decision. And the concern we've heard from people is the access is not there. There's not enough access, and it's limited in its scope. Similar to decision that came out of Quebec, that the scope is limited. We believe it should be a choice that is accessible.
Easily accessible to who? Children? Or the people who were mentally, emotionally, and spiritually tormented the past couple of years during the pandemic?
But there is clearly a failure at the federal level to secure the doses and to lay out a clear plan to deliver the doses into people's arms.
You do understand the reason why the healthcare system is currently collapsing is because of the forced vaccinations, right? And you do realize that $1 billion worth of those vaccines were just thrown out, which could have been money that we invested in the healthcare system, right?
I want the vaccine to succeed. It needs to succeed.
Oh, we know you want the vaccines to succeed there, Jagmeet, but I don't think it's going to go that way, my friend.
Children are literally dying.
Oh yeah, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.